I borrow your pen for a tip? Thanks. Here's your pen back.
Remember what I told you to do if you run out of water? Yeah, and you showed us how to light a fire without matches. And you know how to cope if you run out of food? Good luck. Thanks. Oh, there is just one thing. What do we do if we run out of money? Well, you just get some help from a bank, don't you? A bank? Out there? Which bank? That bank!
Hello, and I'm talking once again to Chenille of Chenille's Institute de Beauté, House of Hair Removal. And what marvellous new products have you got for us today, Chenille?
Well, today, Janelle, I would like to talk about a very delicate subject, a very intimate service that we provide at Chenille's for those poor unfortunate laddies and lassies who don't know whether they want to be laddies or lassies. Or, to put it another way, whether they want the toilet seat up or down.
You mean a sex change?
Well, for reasons of good taste, we prefer to call it Chenille's While You Wait Intimate Nip and Tuck Service.
Chenille, are you trained in performing sex change operations?
Oh, my wordy lordy, no. But I have neutered my cat.
And does it take very long?
Oh, my wordy, yes. We don't like to take any shortcuts, so to speak, when we're dealing with such a delicate area. We make sure that our clients undergo a thorough psychological examination. This can take anything up to 3 or even 4 minutes. At the end of that time, our trained apprentices usually have a good idea as to whether or not the candidate can afford the $3,000 down payment. As a further precaution, we also advise them to take a quick walk around the block, a last chance to change their minds. And then we just whip them in and whip them out, so to speak.
Fabulous. Now, who actually performs the operation?
Well, I have a highly skilled and internationally qualified team working for me, Janelle.
Oh, Swedish surgeons?
No, Vietnamese seamstresses. including highly trained overlockers who can stitch up your seam with a beautiful finish, guaranteed not to pucker or leave any unsightly loose threads dangling around.
And the actual operation takes how long, Chenille?
About 8 minutes.
Now, you were telling me earlier how it is that you can offer such affordable prices.
Oh, yes, my lady. Well, now, that is because we employ a revolutionary new surgical technique whereby we only administer a local anaesthetic. Now, that way the patient remains completely wide awake throughout the removal of the offending parts and can even assist in the actual operation. And so the patient can help cut back our staffing costs while we cut off their unnecessary bits.
And you do this in the hospital?
No, in my sweatshop out the back, or sometimes the girls do piecework at home. But it's all completely hygienic. If the patients aren't sterile before the operation, then they certainly are after it.
And you use all the latest equipment?
Oh, my word, yes, certainly. Oh, yes. We are Singer Sewing Machine's biggest client, you know.
Thanks once again to Chenille from Chenille's Institute de Beauté. 27 big locations throughout the western suburbs.
Just look for the big pair of legs with a question mark between them.
Hi, I'm Brian Chaltney. Over the next few weeks, we'll be meeting some lovable Australian characters from times gone by in Brian's country character. His name is Bill Campbell, but the locals just know him as Bill on the Hill. So let's meet Bill now, one of Australia's true blue colonial characters. G'day, Bill. I'm Brian Told Me. How about you put on the billy, brew us a beautiful cup of tea, and give us a slice of that damper that you're so famous for. You know, one of us city folk get our vegetables from the supermarket shelf. And not old Bill here, Mother Nature is his supermarket. Ain't she a beauty? I thought I told you to You know, at the end of the day, Bill doesn't settle down in front of the television like you or me. He's got his harmonica, his campfire, and the stars to keep him company. Bill's a part of Australia that we don't often hear of. Some people call him mad. But I don't. I call him a filthy old bastard. I'm Brian Todd.
I'm afraid I have some very bad news, Debbie. You'll never be able to play the violin again.
Precious, did you want me?
Yes, Sister Daktari. Give this patient an enema.
Certainly, Doctor. Soon I will be able to return to my own native village and pass on everything you've taught me to our own witch doctors.
Oh, where are you from, Sister Daktari?
Hobart. Fair.
Dr. Bailey, we're going to have to change your roster. You're now going to have to work 36 hours a day.
No, but that's not possible.
Try telling that to someone dying of dyslexia, darling.
Bitch.
Oh, it's just her way of coping.
Emergency! Emergency!
What is it, Nurse Fush?
There's a sick person in the hospital.
Yeah, I love your photos. I think they're gorgeous. You've got an unusual look, and I think we should capitalise on that. Unfortunately, you're very identifiable by your TV commercials that you've been doing.
I know, but I'm still an actor.
But you and I are basically stuck with the problem that you are ostensibly just a paper bag.
I do realise that, but I can be so much more. I didn't want to get into commercials. God knows I was desperate. Oh, I knew I'd be typecast. Look, I want to play romantic leads. Yes, I know I've got the face for it.
OK, Tucker, look. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll send you along to a couple of screen tests. We'll see how you go. I'm sorry, but that's about as much as I can do.
Oh, gee, thanks so much, Irene. Much appreciated, much appreciated.
Irene, Karen Kanga from SSWC to see you.
OK, Barris, thanks.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry. Bye-bye, Mr. Berg.
Father Karras.
We came as quickly as we could.
It's happened. She's possessed again.
How do you know she's possessed?
Her head's been spinning again. She ate the cat this morning.
Yeah?
And she's desperate to be on Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, my God. We may be too late. Father Kennedy, come with me.
Father Karras, what hideous force could possess a young innocent girl to perform such vile, degrading acts?
Johnny Young?
Close your eyes.
This place stinks of vomit.
I'm sorry that was me. I always hated that song.
Father Kennedy, prepare to exorcise this poor possessed child.
And a one, and two,
You're new to this, aren't you, Father Kennedy?
What is it?
Yopley.
Hello there. I wonder if you've ever considered how strange it is that a litre of milk costs more than a litre of petrol. When you consider that to get a litre of petrol, you have to build a big oil rig, float it out to sea, anchor it to the seabed, pump up the oil, send it to a refinery and refine it. But to get a litre of milk, you have to squeeze a cow's teats for 5 minutes. I think there's something in that for all of us.
Sigrid, how can I tell him? He is brave and he's hard, but deep down, he is nothing. Angela, you must tell him the truth before he leaves. Otherwise, he'll never know and he'll remain a shell of a man. Go on, tell him now. You have to tell him that you can never really love him. Oh, God. God, help me in this. Sigrid, he will be totally crushed. I wish I didn't have to do this to you. But you're not the same man now. I don't love you anymore. Tucker?
Oh, God, how could you do this to me, Angela? I'm a crushed man. I'm going to end it all.
Tucker? Tucker! No, not the lake! No!
Oh, what's the use? What's the use of going on? Nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. I might as well just drown myself.
You're with Muriel and Dr. Pat, and our next caller is Denise. Hello, Denise.
Denise, is it?
Yes, it is, Dr. Pat. I've been vomiting every morning, craving unusual foodstuffs and having violent mood swings.
Sounds like chicken pox.
And my lower abdomen is beginning to swell.
Definitely chicken pox. Next caller, please.
Doesn't it sound more like pregnancy, Dr. Pat?
You bastard, Dr. Pat! I knew that wasn't a thermometer.
I command you to depart. It is he who commands you to depart. He who stole the
Oh, my God, she's levitating.
The power of the devil is indeed mighty.
Oh, that's not the devil. She's been eating burger rings again.
This week saw the controversial trial and conviction of two people who were described by the judge as overzealous in their participation in the Neighbourhood Watch program. They were convicted of a range of crimes, including trespass and indecent exposure. I have them with me in the studio now. Thanks for joining us, Bob and Cheryl Ugly.
Hello, Yana.
Lovely to be here again, Yana.
Do you still maintain that you're innocent?
Absolutely, Yana.
Yes, I think it's disgraceful. We've dedicated ourselves to Neighbourhood Watch. Why, Bob's been out watching our neighbours every night for up to 8 or 10 hours at a stretch. And, I do mean at a stretch.
Yes, we've even purchased, using entirely our own money, with no government assistance whatsoever, an infrared telescope for night viewing.
Yes, sir, if we spotted anything outstanding, we'd go around for a closer look.
Yes, but you were convicted of spying on a young, newly married couple in a flat over 10 kilometres from your home.
Well, yes, they were. And especially attractive young couple who Bob felt were particularly vulnerable to sexual attack. You know?
Neighbours reported sighting a middle-aged, overweight couple wearing tight-fitting black leather jumpsuits.
Well, we were only trying to give those young people a bit of a hand.
Well, you've been thrown out of Neighbourhood Watch, but I understand you vowed to continue watching your neighbours.
Oh, yes.
We like to watch.
I tell you, Natalie, he will.
Look, just don't even say that. I'm not even listening. There's no way on this earth that Elvis Presley will ever get fat.
I've got some very bad news. I'm afraid it's your uterus.
Emergency!
What is it, Nurse Fish?
There's been an outbreak of amnesia.
Oh, how many patients have got it?
I forget.
Hello and welcome to Sunday Arts. Well, later in the show, I'm very excited to be talking to Lord Herbert Chomley, a British artist who's done some pioneering work in the field of naval art. Yes, using only spent matchsticks and those bits of plastic that hold beer cans together, he constructs amazingly detailed battleships in his own naval. Fascinating. But now it's my very great pleasure to welcome once again Dr. Hamish McGrotty, the world-renowned musicologist from Aberdeen University. Welcome, Hamish.
Hello, Peter.
You've been doing some rather fascinating research on the music of Hawaii and the Pacific Islands.
Well, yes, Peter, I've been particularly concerning myself with the smaller, more isolated islands where the natives have no access to electricity and therefore cannot utilise your standard Hawaiian slide guitar.
Most interesting.
Well, these people are very inventive, and they have developed a technique for producing the classic Hawaiian guitar sound by palpitating the proboscis.
Sorry?
Nose plucking. Whilst emitting a high-pitched sound, they tweak the nostrils like so. Yes, Peter. Of course, it's a good thing they live in a warm climate, because it's a devilish messy business if you've got a cold. Excuse me.
Yes, I understand you're going to actually perform something for us now.
Yes, this is the Hawaiian standard Ataka Tuatai, which roughly translated means that's the last time you borrow my pig.
Yeah.
It was such a mess.
Hey, Emma, did you win?
Yeah, we did.
Good on you, sis.
Yeah, the other team didn't turn up. Anyway, I was tidying up your room.
Thanks, Mum.
And I found something.
In my room?
Yes. Stay right there, young lady.
Blue Hawaii.
Oh, Rat! Rat! Oh, Rat, you can't leave me. Where will I go? What will I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Unoriginal, you stole my sound.
Tough titty dad, you're
sing your old song instead.
Never before has something been more
Unbelievable in every way. That this song's a hit today.
Oh, but I'm dead, and it's regrettable. These royalties are just ungettable.
Don't worry, Dad, they're all bankable here.
Thank you. And now I'd like to do for you, if I may, the theme from the very popular television series Hawaii Five-O. Oh, excuse me a moment, would you? Just for a moment. Tuning. That should be much better. Now.